with a right-hand drive. See, everything here is left-hand drive, and that's what we're used to. But there are actually a lot of vehicles here that people import with right-hand drives, mostly Japanese vehicles from over in Japan. They bring them over. I guess they get them pretty cheap, but I see a lot of right-hand drive vehicles here on our island. My Nova was left-hand drive. It was put together, I think, in Van Nuys, California, so American made. But yeah, I love those old cars, man. That's pretty cool, those old Mustangs.
Yeah, sure, so mate. I still like going in that one. As I said, it's a 68. I haven't got anything flash anymore. You wouldn't even know the cars, mate, these Ford ones I've got. I've still got my father's old XB. That's 74. I've got that over there in the shed. It's a station wagon, 1974 station wagon with auto. And the last car that I've got from my old car is a 1980 XD Falcon. So XD, and that's a 1980. I've still got that one, but it's a no-goer at the moment. The fuel pump's gone on it. I've converted it to fuel and gas, but it's just going to be just lying out there with a tarp on it, mate, and it's just rotting away, really. I'm probably going to have to sell it. It's probably worth a few bucks to somebody who wants to do those sort of things up, mate, and that's the only other two old cars I've got, so back to 1974 and 1980, and then just my modern day Toyota 4-wheel drive Land Cruiser. Yourself?
Yeah, those Land Cruisers are good too. Those are awesome. And you know, I had an old Falcon station wagon. It was around a 65, I think, like that. And it was mint. It was just something that I got really cheap, mint condition. That was back, probably in the early 1980s. And had a red interior, all stock, white on the outside. It was a four-door, but it was a Ford. It was a Falcon, and it was I think it was a 65. I had the thing for about a year or two. I used to drive it in the winter, kind of like my winter car, and then ended up selling it. But you know, some of these cars, if we would have kept them, like you say, man, they're worth a fortune. My Wendy had a 68 Barracuda fastback there, QSL.
Two-door, I'd say. I've heard of them. I just, flashbacks. I do like all the old American cars, mate. And I can't remember the whole lot of the look on that. I was more of a Ford man. A lot of friends had the Holdens over here, so it was Ford and Holden, but it's like that was our V8 supercar racings was all Ford and Holden, but they stopped making them as a production car over here. So now our supercar racing is Mustangs and Camaros, mate.
That's cool, man. No, I love that quarter-mile drag racing cars. I was totally into that stuff, man. I miss the good old days, man. You had a lot of fun in Australia, I bet.
Yeah, QSL, mate. I don't know if you know the Bathurst race over here, mate. It's in the supercar series. They do over New Zealand and other countries and Malaysia and things. But 161 laps around this big mountain circuit, mate. It goes from like 10 o'clock in the morning, and they're going to do so many pit stops for brakes and fuels and all go along, so from 10 o'clock in the morning to about 5, 6 o'clock at night, mate. QSL.
That is awesome, man. That sounds like a fun time. Wow. Well, you know, I got my Harley. It kind of replaces my muscle car now. Muscle cars are so damn expensive. So Wendy says if I win the lottery, then I can buy another muscle car. So that's why I kind of got the Harleys, right? The Harleys kind of replace what I really want to have. I mean, I probably still have a Harley too, but I love the motorcycles. I love Harley Davidson, but I really love muscle cars too, QSL.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought about it. If I had a lot of money, of course I would. But the same thing, I've got to keep my Harleys, mate, you know. I look at it as I cherish them and I appreciate that I've still got those with, kids and all that sort of thing, mate. So certain things have to go. And just like you with your 80s wig and all that, mate, when I was looking at those videos just last week, and it just brings me back to those memories of the cars and just a bit of a rat bag and hooning around and doing all the crazy things you do with your mates and that, and I sort of, you grow out of it to that degree, but it's good to sit back and see you do those videos and brings back the memories, mate, of the Americanism and all that with those cars, mate, yourself.
Yep, good memories, Ian. Good memories. That's I always cherish them. I'm looking forward to my staff party on the 29th of November. That's an 80s party. And when I saw them post that at the work, I said, right on. Last year they had a 70s party, which was cool. But I'm more of an 80s guy. I was in my teenage years growing up through the 80s, so I'm looking forward to wearing my mullet wig there, QSL.
QSL, mate. No, you look pretty good in it, mate. And I didn't tell you last time. You do look about 10 years younger. You look younger in the 80s, but putting the wig on, mate, it makes you look 10 years younger, QSL.
I better start wearing that around then. Holy crap, thanks, Ian. Yeah, I got that. She picked that up on, I think it was Amazon. Amazon, it was only like about 13 bucks. I go, we're looking through all these wigs. I says, well, I need a wig for this party. It says, that was the first one I came to, the mullet. And I go, yep, that's perfect. Mullet, Joe Dirt. I love it, man. Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be interesting to see what people wear, because people just go right out for some of those things. I mean, God, in the 70s party last year, the staff party, I mean, you see chicks walking in with these big afro wigs and all of this and that. It was actually pretty cool.
And we went as Harley Davidson and the Melbourne man, so yeah, we dressed up as that. I was as the Harley Davidson with a jacket and all that. And my mate he was dressed up like John Johnson, I think it was, as the Melbourne man, and mate, so we got really good, mate, yourself.
That is awesome. Yeah, I can remember the old Marlboro man. Yeah, that's the guy. That was the cigarette dude, right? All the women love that dude. I remember that, man. That goes way back, Ian.
Yeah, yourself, mate. Johnson and Ricky Rourke, I think it was. Ricky Rourke, maybe,
Yeah, that's cool, man. That is awesome. I'm just going to wear my leather jacket, and I got a concert shirt. You know, I could wear I got an AC/DC concert shirt. I could wear that. It's, last time I saw them was 1983. So that was a long time ago when they were young and still moving around fast on stage. But I don't know, man. I look at AC/DC now and I love those guys. But man, they're still rocking, but they're getting pretty old.
I just went to the concert in Melbourne, mate. So they just had a concert. Melbourne's 2.5 hours, 3 hours from here. Went to that concert, mate, just last week, so they're still rocking over here, mate.
That's awesome, just like the Rolling Stones. And I mean, the AC/DC has so many darn hits out there, but I remember seeing them in concert. It would have been October 1983, and Angus, man, that guy did not stop moving, man. That guy just moves the entire time. He gets out there on stage, and for like 2 hours, he's just jumping around, rocking his head around, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, so, I've only seen it once, mate, and that was a long time ago, but yeah, it's just amazing how they've just done so well, and still done it with how much money they've got. But I don't know if you've heard of the band, the Angels, over this way. I remember watching them when I was just turned 18, mate, in the local pub with about 100 people in the pub, and not even getting a cheer, and they basically had to be one of Australia's rock and roll bands too, mate, yourself.
Yeah, I know the Angels. And how about Angel City? Do you remember Angel City from Australia? I saw them in concert in 82. And then there was another band too called Fastway. Fastway, I saw them. They're from Australia. And also another one called, actually Little River Band, I think, was from Australia. Billy Thorpe. But also another one too. I'm just trying to think of the name of the band. It's coming to me now. Oh God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. There's Rose Tattoo. Do you remember Rose Tattoo?
Geelong. There's a road that's probably about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from Melbourne to Geelong, and they were going to do a show, and they crossed a little river that's called the River, and that's where they got their name from, Joe.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we used to just call them LRB. LRB, short for Little River Band. And then there was another one, Billy Thorpe. He was from Australia. He was great. And then Dope Lemon. I don't know if you've ever heard of Dope Lemon. He's kind of a newer guy. He's got some good tunes out. The Divinals. Divinals were good too. She passed away quite a few years ago from cancer, but that was another Australian band there, QSL.
Yeah, sure, mate. You know, I still rock to Chrissy Amplet. The Divinals in the shed, mate. I've still got probably about 3 of her CDs out there, and those are the music, mate. I love them. And yeah, that's just amazing. I still remember seeing her. I'd say 18, 19, and we went to a concert. The last concert was just open, big footy oval, cricket oval in Melbourne. They had a big stage there. They're up on stage, and we came out. She was very interested in karaoke and those things in the day, and as much beer as she wanted. And she was rolling around on stage, mate, with her short dress, and she didn't have any panties on, mate. She was
Bloody awesome, mate. No, I thought she was hot. I actually had her album. You know, Ian, I had about 700 or 800 LPs, albums, vinyl, and I sold them about 4 years ago. Luckily, Wendy saved a stack of about 40 for me, but I never really listened to them or anything, but I had a lot of albums, so I'm pretty keen on the music. I used to go to a lot of rock concerts. I never did see the Divinals, but I definitely had one of their albums, man, from the early 80s, and I always thought she was kind of smoking hot. That, yeah, it was that video. It's called I Touch Myself. You know the one.
yeah, sure.